all for showing up for the Johnny Tapia Presents the Next Chapter 5. This event will take place right here at the Hotel Cascada, May 30th, 2014. It will be a Pro-Am card featuring some of New Mexico's rising talent. Most importantly, this will be a tribute fight for our late great champion, Johnny Tapia, who will be celebrating his 2-year anniversary of death just days prior to this. And the best way that we can honor Johnny is by putting on one hell of a card for you guys. Tickets will be available through holdmyticket.com, and they will be available starting tomorrow by noon. So holdmyticket.com starting at noon tomorrow. Be sure to get your tickets immediately. This event is going to be a special one. Not only is it paying tribute to Johnny, but it will be an outdoor event, which is something that hasn't been seen in a long time here in New Mexico. So we're going to bring you something very special that day. There will also be special VIP packages put together. So for anybody that wants to have a room and private seating, please feel free to contact myself or Team Tapia Associates, and we can get you guys all lined out on that. Alrighty, so at this time, what I'd like to do is introduce somebody who doesn't really need an introduction. She is a driving force behind not only Johnny Tapia Presents, but behind the entire legacy of Johnny Tapia. So without further ado, I'd like to have Teresa Tapia come up and say a couple words. Teresa,
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. And we're looking forward to putting on a great event. As Julian has explained, it's going to be a lot of exciting fighters. You have some of them sitting up here and some that you don't know about. That's going to be, like I said, it's all going to be entertainment. And so we're looking forward to bringing New Mexico another great big event. And I wanted to thank the Hotel Cascada for having us here. They've been great to us. It's just, like I said, it's going to be unreal. And I'd like to introduce Ron to say a few words about having us here. Ron is the GM here at Cascada. I know I just gave you a bigger position, right?
Yeah, I did. And she just put me on the spot too, because I was told I wasn't going to have to do this. But just so you know, I'm Director of Sales and Marketing here at Hotel Cascada. We're looking forward to hosting this event. It's been wonderful on this side as well, dealing with Tapia Presents, and we really look forward to this fight. So thank you all for coming, especially to the press conference, and we look forward to the next thing on May 30th. Thank you all.
And again, we just want everybody, we'd like to encourage everyone to get their tickets early. It's going to be an exciting night of boxing, and we're going to set the tone like we always have. And we're glad to be back. It's been a while. I've been off of work, but back now. We have a lot of projects going on, and they're actually going to start filming Johnny's movie in the beginning of June. So a lot of good things. So thank you for your support as always, and we look forward to May 30th.
So as with every Johnny Tapia event, you know that we're going to go through and bring you a sellout crowd. So like everybody was saying, please be sure. Holdmyticket.com starting tomorrow at noon. Get your tickets as soon as possible. Being that this is going to be a pro and amateur fight card, we typically will go through and have major cards, our major pro-am cards that we're lining up throughout the time. So we're fortunate to be able to have some of our amateur fighters that are going to be on the card. Not all matches have been completed just yet, but they will be completed very shortly. So I'm honored to go through and let you know about some of the amateurs that we have here in the crowd, such as Braulio Trejo, out of Fit NHB, Lil B. Where's my brother Clayton? Clayton, Team Tapia Boxing. Berto? Berto? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and announce the pro section of the card. First fight that we have Sammy Pryor versus Josue Garcia in a 4-round, fighting at 140 pounds. So what I'd like to do is call up Sammy Pryor, say a couple of words.
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out, thank Team Tapia, thank my coaches for helping me get ready for this fight, for the team. we can come out to the fights are going to be good. I know a lot of these fighters are good, so it's going to be a good card. Thank you.
Is Josue here as well? Josue's not here. Next fight that we have on the card. This is going to be an exciting one. Gabriel Gabaldon out of Team Baca versus Brandon Salazar out of Sagales. Now this is going to be a redemption match. Okay? Gabriel fought and earned a majority decision over Brandon in their pro debut at Route 66. So this is going to be a fight to watch for sure. So I'd like to do is call up Gabriel Gabaldon. Is there anybody representing Gabriel? We apologize. Short notice on the, coming in, so we apologize for that as well. Brandon Salazar, we definitely know Brandon's in the house. Let's go ahead and bring Brandon's in.
You know what, guys? It's really a great honor to be paying a tribute for Tapia. He's a legend around here, and I'm just here to give the fans an exciting fight. People know me, some of you may not, but for all you guys to know, is that I'm here to fight, and I'm here to give the fans what they want to see. And for the redemption, man, I've been waiting for this fight for a long time, for a long time. It's been pondering around my mind for a long time, man, and to finally redeem myself, man, it's a great honor for me. But thank you guys. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Brandon, for being here. Next fight we have on the card is Jasma Hogue, versus Jason Sanchez. We have representative for both fighters here today. If any of you guys have had a chance to see Jasma fight in the ring, you know the kid brings it. He's always one that puts on a great show, and I have no doubt that that's exactly what he's going to do now. Jason, rising star in boxing, compiled a perfect 3-0 record as of right now, and he's putting that on the line against Jasma. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and have Jasma's representative come up and speak about Jasma.
Well, to the Tapia organization, I want to say thank you for allowing us to come and participate in your guys' event. It will be a good one. I know Jason as an amateur, and I know he's a very talented fighter. I had the luxury to train Jasma for his first 3 professional fights. He was undefeated with me. We're getting back together to continue the undefeated aspect of it, at least with So it's going to be a good fight. And so I want to say thanks for you guys to accept the fight. And expect a good one. We'll be ready.
Team Sanchez, please.
I'd like to say thank you in Tapia for giving a chance to my son Jason Sanchez, and he's ready, for taking another fight. Thank you, everybody.
This fight also between Jasma and Jason, this is another kind of a revenge match, if you will. Jason actually went through and beat Shanatu, who's Jasma's brother. Am I correct on that one?
That is true.
So this is a revenge match. So this is going to be heated, emotions are going to be flaring, and these two teams are going to get it on. So thank you guys for that fight. Now, the next fighter I'd like to introduce, I'm always excited to see her fight. She is one of New Mexico's brightest stars by far, and a world champion to boot. She has graced boxing stages, she's graced the MMA cage, and she has represented Albuquerque and New Mexico and Moriarty. I know you're from Moriarty to the fullest.
Way to go, Moriarty. My hometown.
Fighting out of Fit NHB, our family too. I'd like to bring up King of the Cage world champion, Brenda Gonzalez.
I want to thank you all for coming out. Thanks to Tapia for having me on the card. It's always an honor. This is my 3rd time getting to fight on their card, and I'm excited. I haven't fought in a year. I'm hungry. I'm ready to throw my fists. So I'm hoping to put on, or I'm gonna put on an exciting show. So get your tickets. holdmyticket.com. And come support all the local talent. There's going to be some good fights that night, and let's get it on.
Thank you, Brenda. Now, Brenda's opponent's is to be announced right now, so we're working on a couple different things that'll be announced shortly. In our co-main event, we're going to have two fighters that are well known here in New Mexico, have been around for a long time, and one of them actually came through and beat Johnny. I don't know if we... Not yet?
No, that's a secret, sorry.
That's a secret.
Oh!
That's a secret.
Okay, all right, so see, Mrs. Tapia shut me down on that one. So, you know it's going to be good.
It's gonna be good, I can tell you this, the guy that's gonna fight on the card has fought Johnny before. That's all I'll tell you.
And there hasn't been very many, as you know, that have beaten Johnny. So,
I didn't say beaten, I said he was fought.
Body.
whoops. Sorry about that, guys. So, well, you know what? Might have let the cat out of the bag a little bit on that one. But that's for your guessing. So, that is to be announced. Now, our main event is another gentleman that needs no introduction. He is another prime example of what New Mexico boxing is all about. He's represented Team Tapia, Albuquerque, New Mexico on some of the biggest stages in boxing, including Madison Square Garden against a tough opponent that Josh gave him hell and should have won the fight. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Joshua Pitbull Torres.
Thank you all for coming out today. I want to welcome the Hotel Cascada to the fight scene. Thank you guys. I promise you guys won't be let down. It's going to be a great event. I also want to thank everybody involved in making this fight possible. You know, a lot of times the crowd shows up and they see us as boxers perform, but they don't necessarily see the training and all the hard work that goes into it. And I think that goes the same for the trainers and, you know, the matchmakers, the promoters, and everybody else, all the reporters. I just want to thank you guys. You know, it's been a while since my last fight, but I've definitely been in the gym. I've been training hard. You know, when you fought at the Madison Square Garden and you've been that close to that next level, you know, you're so close you can taste it. You won't settle for anything less, so I'm just excited to get my career back on track. I'm excited to be back fighting home. You know, it's a far, you know, New York's a far trip, but I felt like everybody was behind me, and I'm just excited to be back. You guys definitely don't want to miss this event. You know, as I said, it's going to be outdoors. I think it's just the beginning to many more things to come this year, and you guys definitely won't be let down. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. So we'd like to thank all of you again for coming out and showing support. We had previously gone through and we were putting a fight card together, and unfortunately we had to do a little bit of restructuring with the card. So I want to thank all of the teams that are involved, every single one of the teams for sticking by us, and allowing us to go through and bring this card to fruition. This is going to be something that's going to be bigger and better than anticipated than last. So once again, just thank you guys for coming, and we definitely appreciate that. Please remember to go through, if you guys aren't following us, Johnny's Facebooks, if you guys aren't fans, all his personal Facebook, his fan Facebook. We also have Team Tapia Boxing Academy's Facebook and Tapia's Fight Shop, which is where you guys can pick up any apparel, fight posters, memorabilia, anything that you want that's Johnny, please come in and pick that up. So once again, thank you very much for coming out. We'd like to thank Hotel Cascada, Altitude Sports Bar and Grill for coming out and allowing us to do this press conference here, and we're looking forward to some killer events. So thank you. Just to let you know, Teresa, the fighters, everybody will be available for comment afterwards, so please stick around if you guys want to do some one-on-ones. Thank you to all of you guys, media. Thanks again.